In this lecture, first let me demonstrate the program which I discussed in my previous class. What is that previous class program? We were discussing about mouse events. This program name, actually that program is a folder. I kept in a folder known as applet, but we were searching in Java 1.2. Anyway, it's okay. JAVAC space, this is my program name. How can I run this program? It is simple, applet viewer, that program .java. Just see, applet is started. Let me make it little bit big. Just mouse entered, isn't it? Mouse moving it is showing. Just see, mouse, this is capturing. There is getx and gety methods. With the help of getx and gety, I am capturing. Just observe output at this corner. Here I am displaying, isn't it? Just see, now I am pressing. Just it is displaying, moving this. Just see, down it is coming. Just see, down. Now mouse clicked. You are getting, just see here, mouse clicked. Now let me say, let me drag this one. Just I am dragging. Just see, it is showing the dragging mouse at position. Also it is displaying star. I kept that star in code. Just if you observe, you can understand. Just it is up. If you make it up or down, it can listen. It can listen. Your applet window can listen all events which I am performing with the help of mouse. Mouse is a hardware event. Therefore, it is low level event. Just go through this lecture. It is simple and straightforward demonstration. Just go through the code which I discussed in my previous class. Now, we will try to understand very important concept in Java programming language. What is this? AWT and string. Before understanding what is the difference between AWT and string, let me discuss few things about GUI. What is my GUI? What is the meaning of GUI? GUI stands for graphical user interface. It is an interface. GUI means what? It is an interface, graphical user interface that allows the user to operate an application and perform the required tasks. Also, a GUI consists, what it can consist? GUI consists of various components. It consists components like windows. In GUI you can see window, you can see in GUI you can see components like buttons, you can see, even you can see components like radio buttons, you can see components like radio buttons, you can see the components like checkboxes. All these things we discussed, isn't it? Even you can see components like labels, drop down list, text fields. All these things we discussed, isn't it? Text fields, combo boxes. I will discuss about combo boxes in my future lecture. Time being, just understand there is a concept known as combo boxes, or some of all these are what they are. They are basically GUI components. They are called as GUI components, isn't it? Yes. Now, let me say AWT. What is my AWT? AWT stands for abstract window toolkit. It is abstract window toolkit. It is an API. It is an API. Application program interface, isn't it? It is an API. What is the purpose of this API? To develop. You can develop. What you can develop? You can develop GUI. You can develop graphical user interface or window-based graphical user interface or Windows-based applications. Windows-based applications in Java. Windows-based applications in Java. I can say buttons. We already discussed buttons, isn't it? buttons, scroll bars, isn't it? Buttons, scroll bars. I will discuss scroll bars also. Text fields, text fields, text fields. I can say lists, lists, panels, isn't it? Panels or some AWT. All these are AWT components. I can say these are AWT components. After creating objects, they are placed in a container, isn't it? After creating objects, they are placed in a container. Usually AWT application is one, I can say AWT application is one operating system might look different in another operating system. What does it mean? Different operating systems may display AWT component in different way. Means their look and feel may change. Your look and feel of AWT components depends on operating system. They are depending on depends on operating system. Whereas another one is known as swing. What is this swing? Swing provides basic components such as, even this particular swing provides labels, even it provides text boxes, buttons, etc. We will spend time on swing, isn't it? I can say swing provides basic components such as labels, text boxes, buttons, etc. as well as advanced components. It also provides advanced components. What are those advanced components? Such as tabbed pans. I can say tabbed pans. We will discuss what is tabbed pans. It is used to display tables. Even it is used to display trees, isn't it? And trees. Therefore, swing provides more sophisticated components. It provides more sophisticated components than AWT. Here the programmer has to import, in the case of swings, programmer has to import JAVAX dot swing package. This is the package, isn't it? I will repeat. Here the programmer has to import javax.swing package to write swing applications. This is such as in the case of swing, we used to call them as just like button, J button, isn't it? I can say J table, isn't it? I can say J text area. It will start with J text area, isn't it? J checkbox, J label. We will discuss J label. We will discuss all these things before understanding program on swings. Let me differentiate AWT and swing. What are the basic differences? What is AWT? What is string? I can say components are, in the case of AWT components are heavyweight. These are heavyweight components. AWT is related to heavyweight, whereas swing components are basically lightweight components. These are lightweight components, isn't it? This is AWT component is platform dependent. AWT component dependent, whereas your swing component is platform independent. Has AWT has less advanced components. components. Whereas here this swing has more advanced, sophisticated, more advanced components. More advanced components, isn't it? Yes, let me rewrite again. This is my AWT, this is my swing, isn't it? What is this AWT? In the case of AWT, execution is slower. It is slower in terms of execution. Here execution is fast, isn't it? Does not support, AWT does not support MVC pattern. What is MVC? I will discuss about MVC. MVC means M means model, V means view, C means controller. This is MVC controller architecture or MVC patterns. AWT does not support MVC pattern, but whereas swing supports. This swing supports MVC pattern. This swing supports MVC pattern. Component requires, in the case of AWT, components require more memory space. More memory space. Do not, in the case of swing, do not require much memory. Do not require much memory. Which one? Swing, isn't it? Programmer has to import, in the case of AWT, programmer has to import a package java.awt, whereas in the case of in swing, which I already discussed, javx.swing. Yes, I will discuss these concepts with the proper illustration with appropriate programs so that you can understand. Here also you can see, just the AW components are not very good in look and feel. Just the swing components are better look and feel. Just the look and feel of swing and look and feel of AWT. Anyway, just go through these differences. We will discuss in detail about these differences in next lectures. Thank you very much.